Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about a real-time example of SAP BTP like project scenario. Okay, in real time, how exactly we can utilize SAP BTP and do that particular requirement. So this is going to be an example. I'll try to explain it in how exactly we could have done it in ECC and how exactly it can be done in BTP. Okay, imagine a large bank running SAP S/4HANA for its daily operations, handling millions of transactions every day. Now the challenge is, how can the bank detect fraud or suspicious transactions instantly, not after a few hours or days? Okay. Now, if we have to do the same in like typical SAP ECC, how exactly the process it can be? So before SAP BTP and AI services, most banks using SAP ECC worked in a batch processing model. Here is what used to happen. So let's say the transactions were stored in some ECC system, some tables, like whatever transactions like in real time happening. At the end of the day, or maybe in few hours, or some in a periodic manner, some reports were generated, and then we have to create a ABAP program, custom program that will analyze the entire transactions and then find the unusual transactions defined by whatever the custom code is. And maybe there will be like amount related, approval related, there will be a lot of checks and validations. Based on that, what that report will do, that report will finally give an output of all the like anomalies. Okay, compliance team then would be reviewing those reports manually, and then finally maybe they will take the action. Now the problem with this entire process is it is very slow and reactive. By the time a suspicious transaction was detected, the money could have already been gone. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand the way we are doing this right now in SAP ECC. Now let's see how exactly we can do the same in SAP BTP. Now with SAP BTP, the same bank can detect the fraud in real time. Let's see how the difference SAP BTP service come together. First thing is SAP integration suite. Now what it will do, it will connect the S/4HANA with BTP securely, then streams each transaction as it happens. No waiting for batch processing, because S/4HANA is one of the fastest database. Whatever transaction will happen, immediately we'll be able to get those transactions immediately in our like application level. Next thing, in S/4HANA Cloud, now all the data will be get stored and process this transaction in real time. High speed in-memory database allows instant pattern checks. The next is SAP AI Core or SAP AI Launchpad. This one deploys a machine learning model trained on past transaction data. Now here is the beauty of AI things, that there are a lot of models are there which will be trained based on previous data. Now this model will immediately predict whether a new transaction looks suspicious or not. For example, an unusual location or time or amount. Then finally, we will do that SAP build process automation. Now, if a transaction is flagged as suspicious, an automated workflow starts immediately. So now in BTP environment, we can set up the flow. What we can do based on the machine learning model, whatever it detects and return, based on that event, we can trigger a workflow. What that workflow will do, it will immediately alert the compliance officer, logs the transaction for manual review, and records that incident. All of this happens within seconds, not hours. So what will happen in real time, that particular compliance officer will take action on those kind of transaction, and they can block the transaction immediately. And that in the previous step, what we have observed, that money can flow by the time we detect the transaction. So this is just an example. I'm trying to explain a real-time example how SAP BTP is actually transforming the entire way we used to do in SAP ECC all those processes. Okay. Now let's now list out the couple of advantages of doing it on SAP BTP. The first point is real-time detection. Transactions are analyzed as they occur immediately, because the BTP application and everything will be on in-memory like a S/4HANA database. So everything is happening in the real time only. So that is the biggest USP of S/4HANA data. No ERP disruption. S/4HANA continues its normal operations. Heavy processing happens on BTP. AI-driven accuracy. Now these ML models improve the new data over the time. Automation. Faster response through workflows and scalability. Easily handle millions of transactions without slowing the ERP system. Better compliance. Early alerts reduce regulatory risk and losses. This is where business finds this process really helpful, because for business ultimately it matters like how fast you can track those things and how fast you can minimize the risk. Okay, so what are the key learnings from this video? This project shows that SAP BTP complements SAP ERP. Instead of modifying the ERP system, BTP adds new intelligence and speed. In ECC, fraud detection was manual, delayed and reactive, but in BTP it's automated, instant and predictive. That's the power of combining S/4HANA plus BTP plus AI. Companies can innovate safely without touching their core system. So I hope I'm able to explain a real-time example with you. And if you have any questions, then feel free to write a comment below. If you are new to this channel, subscribe to the channel. If you find this video useful, like and share this video. Thank you for watching.